Hey guys, it's Yaya Diamond of Dream Chasers Radio. What's up, peoples? I got an author, but you're not going to be able to see the entire show because you got to go over to the DuPont Network, which is going to be in the description box below because some of my shows will only be for the DuPont Network. So if you want to be a part of that, you're going to have to go ahead and click on that link. But we're going to give you a little bit of a preview. I have an amazing show for you today. Don't go anywhere. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all the other good stuff. Okay, we'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. Oh man, welcome back to the show. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. And oh my gosh, I have an amazing author on the show for you today. Amazing author. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really not gonna lie. I saw the book, and the book looked good. I was like, oh, she got it going on, and she still does. She really does have it going on. It's called Dear Adam. However, I felt a little convicted because she's a pastor. And I was like, oh, I like the book. I was like, oh no, I don't know if I like the book anymore. But we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Dear Adam. I want to welcome today Veronica Day. Am I right?
Right.
Oh, Veronica Day to the show. And I'm just gonna back out because I already feel like I need to go and pray somewhere or something. Welcome to the show.
Yes, I'm Veronica Day, and I've been writing poetry for like years since I was maybe 13, 12 or 13. And I actually have a poem that's it's in the book. It's an international book of poetry called The Color of Life. And I have a poem in there. I just like to write, I like to write things down so that I can go back and look at them and, tweak it and check it out and see. So I never really thought about writing a book until maybe about 4 years ago. And I observed the behavior of men and women, how they interact with each other. I mean, it's so many different ways that men and women interact with each other. It's incredible. If you just pay attention at the grocery store, at the gym, even walking down the street, even in a business meeting, the interaction between men and women, it has a lot of different levels to it. So I wanted to get something out to men, actually, to kind of, I don't like to see men being bashed, even no matter what walk they have in life. If they, low life, I don't like to see them being bashed.
Right.
And of course, I don't like to see women being bashed, but I don't like to see men being bashed. So I wanted to write something that would let men know that there's some quality to them, and there's some value to them. And no matter how low you get in life, if you're down licking the dust, if you're alive, you still have hope. Yeah. And there's a way out. God made a way of escape for everything. That's what the Bible says. So.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so before we take a short break, I'm just gonna say I looked at the cover of the book and I was like, okay, but then I saw you were a pastor. When we come back, you're gonna have to tell me. I mean, you have to tell me something, girlfriend. You got to tell me something. We're going to be right back. Don't you go anywhere, guys. We're going to take a short break. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I need to go pray.
And shouts out to my girl, Yaya. Love what you're doing. Keep blessing the world with that beautiful smile, that beautiful voice. It's your man, Shug Jackson. I appreciate you. That's right.
Welcome back to the show. Okay, so we left off with Miss Veronica Day talking about the book. But I still haven't gotten to the part where, okay, she doesn't like to have men be bashing. I don't either. I don't like male bashing or anything like that. But the book itself is like, yeah. Tell me about this book again. It's called what?
Dear Adam.
Dear Adam. What about Adam? Tell me about this book that makes me feel so guilty. It just makes me feel guilty.
Adam. I don't know why you feel guilty, but
Adam,
he actually should feel guilty.
Okay.
But I'm not going to go there. Tell you about Adam. Adam he was the first God created him, you know, the first man and so on and so forth. And God gave him authority. I mean, he let him name all of the animals.
Mm-hmm.
And there are so many.
Oh, yeah.
And then he made him he created him to be like second Adam, which is Jesus. He had to come. Okay, God created Adam for those purposes to as the Bible says, to replenish the earth and to, you know, make things he just created him as an image sort of himself.
Right.
And so men are created in God's image.
Mm-hmm.
And so this Adam, I kind of feel like that he, and I'm talking about this Adam that God created from the dust, not the Adams today. Right. I kind of feel like that he was a very gentle soul. I kind of feel like that he was not would say nonchalant, but you know how some men are. Women could get things passed over their heads, through their ears, and all everything, and they still stupefied. You know, don't know what's going on. So I feel like this Adam was God ordained, God created. He was a divine being, and I wouldn't say he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, because he was in the right place at the right time. But this Adam, I'll just say he was the first man. He was an example, and things went left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty quick.
Huh?
Pretty fast.
Pretty fast. Yeah.
Pretty fast.
pretty darn fast. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I always felt guilty, like, okay, womankind messed it all up for everybody. But I mean, what is the direction that you're taking in this book? Not to give it away, but just to side. I mean, is there really two sides to this story?
I think it is. A lot of people like to say that Eve, she shouldn't have did that. You know, she should have known better. Eve was never a baby. She was never a little girl. She was never a child, never a teenager, never, you know, she was created a full-grown woman. And so she was, and I do have this in the book, her ear was inclined to Adam's voice. Okay, so she was inclined to a natural human voice. Okay, you're talking about the two sides. Mm-hmm. And Adam's ear was inclined to God's voice. Okay, so when the devil came, when Satan came, and he came and he approached her in the state that she was in, human, you know, and so this is where I think she fell short, because I'm just saying from me reading the Bible, this is my interpretation, but this is where she fell short, is where she, you know, she listened to that natural human voice. I don't know if Satan made his voice sound like Adam's. I don't know. The Bible don't say that, but her voice, her ear was inclined to Adam, and his was inclined to God. And so God had that thing working, operating in divine order. And like I said earlier, with left. So
I never thought about it like that. I never thought about it like, okay, whose voice was she used to hearing, and whose voice was Adam used to hearing? And then I mean, maybe maybe the devil did copy the voice of Adam.
And you know what? I believe that he did. And the reason why I believe that he did is because the devil is an imitator.
Right.
He imitates everything that God does. And he's not an originator of anything but sin. So I personally believe that he did that. And so that brings me to women today. A lot of women don't want, especially when we get in a certain status, we don't want a man to tell us anything. We say, well, I don't need a man, I just want a man, you know. But our ears are still inclined to that male voice.
Yes, it is.
And then men, as I also stated in the book, I wish that they would realize who they are and whose they are. It'll make a big difference in this world. It'll make a big difference in this world if they did, because I can see Eve saying, well, you should have said something. You should have told me. Yeah. You didn't say nothing, so you just walked away. Where were you? You know? Yeah.
I could see that. You know, I have never seen, how would I say this? I've never seen where Adam talked to her about the rules and regulations.
Right. The Bible doesn't mention that.
No, it doesn't mention it. Does not.
Yeah. So it doesn't mention that. And I don't know if you remember a part in the Bible where it says, where God took, he went to the valley of the dry bones, and he took Ezekiel there, and he showed him. I hope I'm saying right. I always get Ezekiel and another name mixed up, but he showed him. Okay, he showed him, and he said, "Can these bones live?" Right. And so he told him to breathe on them. You know, breathe on them. So this is how I look at men in this world today. Can they live? You know, can they live? Right. And he was saying that Adam may have not told her the rules and regulations. And see, God did things like that. He showed. So I think that you may be right. Adam did not show her, did not tell her, did not take her on this tour, right, you know, and tell her you cannot touch this, and because God gave Adam all of those instructions. Right, and she was yet to be formed. Exactly. So I don't have to go pray. I feel a little better. You feel better now. I feel a little better. I mean, you know, hey, I feel a little better. Did you feel better? I do. You don't have to go and pray. I don't have to go and pray now. I don't feel so guilty. Well, and also, let me tell you another thing. Adam, when God took Adam's rib, you know, we have 24 ribs. And when you move it, it's something that's, I can't remember the word right now, but it grows back. You know? And so, and I also have this in the book, when God took that rib and put Adam in a stupor and took that rib from him, it grew back. Because that's what the body does with those type of, and then so Adam didn't lose anything. So, you know, some men will say, well, you know, you my rib. No, I'm not your rib. You got your rib. Okay? You got your rib. There's 24. You got your rib back. So what you did was you sowed a rib and you reaped the wife. Because God started in the Garden of Eden with seed time and sowing, right? Seed time and harvest. So what you reap, that's what you sow. That's right. So so what you sow is what you reap. And so he sowed a rib and he got a woman. Wow. Wow. Well, I'm telling you, we are here today with Miss Veronica Day. I love that. And we're going to take a short break and we're going to find out where we can get this book and a little bit more about her when we come back. Don't you go anywhere.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, William Demps, and I have a brand new single out entitled All Right. You need to grab it right now. And shout out to my girl, Yaya Diamond.
Welcome back to the show. I am telling you, I feel so much better now. I am telling you, I just okay, so he got his rib back. Hello. He got his rib back. Okay. Don't be blaming me. You have less than, you know, one less of a rib. You got your rib back. And also, that doesn't mean that he should go get 24 women, one for each rib. Okay, yeah. Hello. Okay. Oh my God. I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Okay. But what we are gonna say is, where can people find your book? It's in a lot of places, but I do know that it's on Amazon.com. It's on Barnes and Noble online. Okay. Those are the two, you know, well-known sites. Awesome. And I am telling you, we're going to be putting the book, the picture of the book up, along with where you can get it on Amazon. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Is there anything that you would like to say to the people that actually want to write a book and they feel kind of guilty about it, but they shouldn't?
Well, I think that if you really want to write a book, you should write it. And Yaya, she knows that I'm a pastor. And so the Bible says in Habakkuk 2:2-3, it says, write the vision and make it plain. So when you write something, you make it official. So whatever you're thinking in your mind, you want it to be official, write it.
So I want to ask you a question. What's up with the cover of the book?
Okay. The cover is actually, it's a picture of Adam and Eve. And you can see, you can't really recognize their nationality. You can't.
I gotcha.
You can't point a finger and say he's this and she's that. And also they're dressed in the leafy attire that they ended up putting on after they found out they were naked. But they're in the city. If you can see the buildings behind them, they're like in a downtown. So the book cover speaks for itself. It lets you know that it's Adam and Eve from then to now.
Okay.
It shows how Adam and Eve evolved from then to now.
Nice, nice. Well, we'll just have to read the book to find out all the good stuff.
Definitely.
All right, then. All right. Hey. Thank you so much, Miss Day, for being on the show.
Welcome. You're so welcome.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. I tell you, I had a great time. And okay, so Dear Adam is out. It's on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, and all the other places. And so go ahead and check it out for yourself. And until next time, guys.
I did to be different. I did.